Last night I went to outer space and oh my, it's in the me, it's in the me. Let's go. Start beat, heartbeat. Start beat, heartbeat. Start beat.
Hello, darlings, and welcome to another episode of Dathomir Nights, episode 5. This is multimedia performance artist MaxXandaux with my co-host Michael and Luiy. Say hello,
Hi.
boys.
Hello.
We don't have a lot of news again this week. Do we want to go ahead and just touch real quick on Lupita's cover for Vogue?
And the regrammed Instagram videos that she...
Yeah.
Yeah, all I have to say is look at God looking back at us.
Mm-hmm. She probably won't talk very much about Star Wars, if anything. I guess she's on Broadway right now, so she has a couple of things coming up, so I'm sure it's more, publicity related, obviously.
Things she can talk about.
Wait, will she be acting or singing in it?
On Broadway? I'm sure it's acting.
Yeah. Broadway, it's computer generated. She's not really there. She's a CGI character.
Yes. On a blue screen.
I mean, because that's what she's doing today.
Yeah. Her spread is amazing.
Yeah.
She looks absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, her skin shines like a diamond.
She looks amazing.
Well, she's got... with her skin color, most things look incredible on her, especially these bright colors.
It really does. I mean, her skin just, glows.
It does.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it complements everything.
Yeah.
Everything about her.
Yeah, and she's been... I follow her on Instagram. You follow Instagram?
No, I don't.
I
do.
Yeah, you do too. She's been posting little snippets of, I guess, behind the scenes. One of them you said she had pulled out a lightsaber.
Yeah, she pulled out a lightsaber and she started
playing with it,
zooming in it and everything around it.
Well, she was really cute about it. She's like, "Oh, what's this?" And then she took it out.
Damn.
I'm sure they were in the the big Vogue closet, where they keep all the clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
It was very cute. Actually, she posted something yesterday. I guess in the show that she's doing on Broadway, there's going to be, I guess, a lot of gunfight or something, because there were a whole bunch of gun shells.
Mm-hmm.
And then she had a little stormtrooper Lego on top of it.
Yeah, this?
Yeah.
What? I have to see this. Let me see.
She's definitely...
I think she's really loving this.
She's promoting the Star Wars. As
yeah,
much as she
in
can.
the way she promotes it, it's she's not giving too much away, but she wants to share that she's excited about it.
Yeah, they're playing around with it.
Yeah.
She mentioned her favorite episode is 5.
Isn't it everybody's?
Mine's a 6.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, then I guess that answers that question.
But I do like I do like episode 4 because it's
the first.
the start. Yeah, it's the first.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a toss up.
Yeah. I mean, I like them all, but 6 was my favorite one.
Cool. Why 6?
I guess because it introduced a lot into it. You got to see the darker world, Jabba's palace.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was more darker. I mean, it wasn't as dark as episode 3, but it was kind of there.
You don't think that Empire was darker than Jedi? That was a pretty dark episode.
Story-wise, yeah.
Story-wise,
it was darker.
A lot of bad shit happened, and it was
Or do you mean being introduced to an underworld where we get to see?
Yeah, the underworld is what got me. I felt that was more interesting than episode 5.
Yeah,
the underworld in Jedi was
just
less cartoony than
the way
Cantina.
Jabba killed off Ola.
Killed off who?
The Twi'lek dancer.
Ola.
Oh yeah.
Da, 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 da. He died really easily though. I don't know. It was kind of lame.
Who, Jabba?
Yeah. I mean...
when Leia yoked him up?
Yoked him?
He yoked him up. She's like, come here, motherfucker!
It's Lucas has a tendency of doing that, like introducing, especially Jabba the Hutt, which they talked about like in every movie, you know, and then all of a sudden like, oh, let's throw him in here for 15 minutes and then kill him like a bitch, you know? It's just like, what's the point of even having him in there?
I think we were there for like, what, almost an hour?
What? On Tatooine?
Yeah, that was
No.
it was a long intro. It was a long
Yeah,
long
how about
intro. It wasn't an
Yoda?
hour.
When they introduced Yoda, it wasn't that long either. It was like little parts,
Yeah.
and
Well,
he
that was
became
different.
like this very huge popular character.
Well, but he was in 2 movies. And then
Yeah,
the
then
prequels.
he had his he showcased in the prequels.
A
Yeah.
lot.
But we
Yeah.
didn't know about Yoda until Yoda's role came up. Like, they'd been talking about Jabba in Episode 4 and
Yeah.
in Episode 5, and then they showed him in Episode 6.
Yeah,
But and that was a cool thing about the Clone Wars too, is that they showed a lot more of Jabba and the Hutts that I really liked.
Gardula.
I really did.
Zero the Hutt. What the
Zero
fuck?
the
Yeah.
Hutt, and I liked the whole Hutt's arc.
Zero the Hutt was such a queen, baby.
Oh my god, I can't stand Zero
He
the
was
Hutt.
giving you face for days.
Cunty.
He was sassy.
I liked him.
I did too. He was after Padme though.
Yeah.
Like that fucking bitch.
Nice tangent. So, well, not only did Lupita get on the cover of a magazine, but so did John Boyega for British GQ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll slap on his knob.
Yeah,
He's bae.
he's yours.
British accent. John, if you're listening, give me a chance.
This is a Star Wars
Give
porn
me a
fiction
chance. I'll treat
podcast.
you right, baby.
Well, you know that you already know my crush, so
Kylo.
I just.
Adam.
Well, okay, it's John Boyega Feel the Force. That's his little.
I don't think he probably has anything else to promote right now.
No, I'm sure they're. I would probably
Just milking
imagine.
the Star Wars with what little bit of information he's allowed to give.
Yeah, I do
Well,
love.
he has a movie coming. I mean, I think he started filming with Emma Watson from Harry Potter.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he has that popping.
It's probably too early to talk about that, like promotion wise.
He hasn't been in a lot of movies,
No,
but he's kind of like a big deal.
I do love his cat videos though. They're so cute.
Yeah.
he posts cat videos.
Yeah, he has his version of Meat,
Oh god.
but I'm sure his cat's a lot more well behaved.
He's all about his cat, though.
I'm about my cats too, so I
He
dig
must
that.
be a lesbian.
There's nothing wrong with being a lesbian, Beth. Right? There's nothing wrong with being lesbian.
Don't get me started.
No, not at
There's
all.
nothing wrong with being homo.
No.
There's nothing wrong with being transgender.
Who said anything about titties?
Not at all.
There's nothing wrong with anything about queers. I like Zero the Hutt.
It's good promotion for the movie. I mean,
It is.
these magazine covers.
I'm waiting for my Adam Driver magazine cover.
I don't know if I've ever seen him on the cover. I don't know if
He was in
he's-
he did one for GQ. I think it was British also. It wasn't here.
For what?
Esquire. Sorry. From Girls to a Galaxy Far, Far Away.
Oh god, they
September.
stole the same.
Yeah, that was September. It was recent.
Well, this is September.
Guys,
Yeah.
I received a package today from Hughes.
Oh yeah. He got our package.
And I want to say
It's
thank you
British,
so,
'cause it's
so,
4,
so much.
25.
I don't know how much more I can thank you guys. So,
Oh, you're welcome.
in the last episode, I was having a hard time trying to hunt down Ahsoka. And that's exactly what I received in this box. And it was the first package I pulled out, actually. And I never felt so emotional. I felt like I fought every battle there was in the world to get to this. And it means so much to me.
Well,
And I want to thank you guys.
Well, thank Michael for finding that.
I love you even more, Michael.
Don't sweat it. It was. I saw them and I was like, oh my god, I've got to get these because I know everybody wants these.
Yeah, I'm still going to try to hunt more because this is going to be a rare pack. Ahsoka and Vader. I love the details on both, and she looks amazing. She actually looks like she looks like her Clone Wars version than she does in her Rebels. But she looks amazing, and the detail is like great with the details on her clothing, the design that's on it, her headdress, and Vader looks awesome. And I'm not opening this.
Oh, you shouldn't open it. Your collections is starting to have like they're attached to little pieces of memories, like something.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Something awesome that happened.
I like that. I love this because I can share like a little backstory to it.
Yeah,
They're not just figurines I ordered from like Amazon or eBay. They mean something. Like, I had to take a few cabs to get Hera. I found BB-8 at a mall in Jersey. Kylo, somebody fought for him at Toys R Us at Force Friday for me because I begged. And then you guys gift me with Ahsoka, Captain Phasma, and these little thugs.
the stinky thugs.
The little stinks. The little stinkies.
I had to get that one for you.
Yeah. So this one means more also because of the fact that, we mentioned them in our,
Yeah, it was our
first podcast with you guys.
Yeah.
We were talking about them.
Yes. And actually,
Phasma was a struggle too. Everyone went after this one too.
oh, the Funko one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a struggle?
There's still more struggle to come.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, doll. When I was looking, I was comparing the two Ahsokas. Like, I have one, we had one for you. So I was looking to see which one of her looks better, and I sent you the one that looks better.
Oh. Thank you.
But you're welcome, but they both look really good.
Well, I hope yours doesn't look busted.
No.
Okay.
And even if she did look a little busted, I mean, hell, I have C-3PO and he's got googly eyes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I saw him at the mall. They had him at the mall. And his eyes were fine. So, you should keep yours. You shouldn't open that one.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Yeah, you should keep it because of his eyes.
Well, I think in the Hasbro stuff that we saw, he had googly eyes there too, like the promotional work.
Yeah. I wonder, they must do that on purpose.
So I think the normal eyes are the ones you need to keep because those are the ones that are going to be collectors, and everybody's going to have googly eyes.
But he's looking at R2 like, what the fuck would you say?
He's not even looking at R2. He's looking off in a distance.
Then he's saying, bitch, please.
Or one good eye's looking one way. And, he's a little drunk.
Oh, guys, Hasbro, it could be a rumor. I'm not 100% sure, but I read that they want to continue a Force Friday. Did you hear about that?
I read that.
I think before the movie comes out?
No,
like once a month? Like for each month?
Yeah, like I think like out of the random. Like whenever they have something new coming out, I guess.
I don't know.
If they did one in December, that'd be fine with new.
I'd be fine with the one in December. In fact...
If it's new stuff.
Yeah, since they're coming out with new books on December 18th, like a lot of stuff is going to be released on December 18th. That's a Friday. I would be cool if they had like another Force Friday.
Yeah. On the 18th, that's the day the movie's coming out. People are going to go to midnight movies. And you want to have midnight toys competing with that? No one's going to go to the toy store.
Well, they're coming out with books on the day of the...
Because who's going to read that?
Fans?
Who's going to go skip the movie to go read the book?
Us, motherfucker!
You are not going to skip the movie to go read a book.
No.
You're going to go Friday sometime during the day.
Yeah, not Force Friday like midnight.
Well, that's what Force Friday was.
It was all day.
I know, but everything was gone.
Okay, let me rephrase this because there's a little bit of a discrepancy as to what I'm trying to say. Friday, if they have something special, a Force Friday, not a midnight thing.
Right.
Because, I'm going to want to go to the fucking movie. I don't want to go shopping.
Okay, but still, so stores open at 8, and you're waking up at 10 or 11 because you were up until 3 or 4 in the morning, then everybody that didn't go to the movie at midnight is going to go to the stores and get everything first.
Okay, guys, sorry. Some Friday in December, like 2 weeks before the first, maybe, okay, yeah. But I mean, the reason I was thinking that since they're coming out with stuff,
Yeah.
they're holding a lot of stuff like really tight-lipped, and in most cases, I think some of the stuff probably won't be out until after the movie. Like the novel for
The
Force Awakens, that's going to come out on Friday.
Well, we don't know. We don't know if they'll be hosting a Force Friday on the same Friday of the movie, because I mean, I know Disney is, because Disney already had they had it down on their sheet that I read.
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably like just their exclusives.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't. As far as like your question, Force Friday for every month, I wouldn't want to do that.
Well, it's already too late now for October.
So I think that was probably more of a rumor.
Well, we have a lot of Black series that are coming out, so they're gonna have to release.
Oh wait a minute,
those,
we're still in September.
Yeah, October. Force Friday would be
Yeah.
next Friday on October if they did it the first week like they did in September.
I don't think they're gonna have a Force Friday
every month.
No, I think I think around just the movie, because of the whole hype that it's gonna be getting.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't see it being every month, but I feel like something's coming next month. I hope. Just wishful thinking.
Actually, wouldn't December the 4th be a Friday if the 18th is a Friday? So September the 4th was Force Friday.
Well, maybe they'll do that.
And then December the 4th would be a Friday as well.
Yeah.
So that would actually, I mean, that just makes more sense.
Yeah, I mean, they want to try and get the toys out for Christmas and...
Yeah.
So.
And the week before Christmas is not a time to put out toys.
No.
You got to do it before.
You can give me toys anytime, and I'm good.
Yeah. Fuck diamonds.
Fuck diamonds, give me toys.
Bedazzle them bitches.
Give me Chanel sneakers.
Apparently Hasbro's having a hard time keeping up with the demand.
No shit.
Like demanding?
Trying to fulfill, like, the orders.
Well, so we went to
Toys like, from us, or like...
At stores.
Everywhere.
At stores.
To deliver?
Yeah.
Keeping things in stock. I mean, we went to Toys R Us, and she told us, the manager there, that they can't even... They get shipments on certain days of the week, but they don't know what they're getting from Star Wars because they don't let them know ahead of time. It's just whenever they open the boxes, if there are Star Wars toys in there, well then, hooray, you've got Star Wars toys to sell. And if there aren't, well then, better luck next time. I mean, because they really just don't... They can't keep up with all the orders that they have to fill.
Wow, that's... Wow. Well, that kind of says something.
But it isn't just Hasbro, because even Disney, when I went to the Disney store for their die-cast figures, the Elite, whatever, they're not getting those anymore. I mean, that was... Now they're saying it was a limited edition.
Yeah.
Because they didn't anticipate people were going to want them that badly.
That's kind of stupid, though, right? You know people are going to want them.
I mean...
It's a fucking movie that hasn't come out in 10 years.
And just make new ones.
That's why they're getting all of these orders. I mean, I went to Target, and Target has nothing. Nothing. I've been, texting you about, like, not being able to score Ahsoka yet. And they just don't have nothing of Force Awakens. Nothing. And it's just gone. I mean, it in a way it's kind of good, because you can see that Star Wars is selling out. And I guess it's a good sign for them, because they're banking money off of it. We're just desperate. We need more. I need more fix. Need a fix.
Oh, I did manage to go to Walgreens yesterday,
you find
and I found a Kylo Ren, which I didn't have the regular 3.75 Kylo Ren. So I got that.
I found Black Series Rey at Walgreens.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, she didn't have lipstick on, so I didn't get it.
Huh?
She didn't have lipstick on, so I didn't get it.
Oh, but did she have the crazy blush?
Yep.
There's a Captain Phasma Black Series coming out, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
I saw that somewhere.
We'll try to.
Well, you have to hop on that real quick.
Yeah.
Well, they're not out yet, though, right? When is that supposed to be out?
Yeah, but if you're able to pre-order it now, you might as well just pre-order it now, dude, because it's gonna go it's gonna go quick.
I don't know.
It's gonna go in Comic-Con tickets.
They're actually going to have a Captain Phasma exclusive for Comic-Con, but it's a Funko t-shirt.
Oh, that I would like. I'll buy that on eBay.
It's going to be a lot of money.
I'll get Sarah Michelle Gellar to get me one.
What?
I said that shit's dumb as fuck.
Yeah, it's a Captain Phasma Funko styled T-shirt. That's an exclusive. I wouldn't want that. You want that?
I like anything Captain Phasma. I saw those T-shirts at whatchamacallit, Hot Topic.
Which ones? These?
Star Wars Funko T-shirts. They were older.
Oh.
They were like original trilogy.
Yeah.
So who's gonna talk at Comic-Con for Rebels at the panel? Just Sarah Michelle Gellar?
I don't know. I think
Which I guess I've missed something. So is she going to be on the show now?
Mm-hmm.
Because she wasn't.
Remember I
You said there was a rumor. You didn't say she.
I mean, it was a rumor at first. Yeah, it was a rumor at first. She was putting out these hints on her Instagram, but people just thought that she's supporting her husband.
No,
at the time.
I don't think it was a rumor that she was going to be on there. I think it was a rumor of who she was going to play.
Like they were saying you might play Princess Leia because she dressed up as Princess Leia.
Or that she might have been like a Mara Jade kind of character. Remember?
Yeah, or Barriss. But the hint that she laid out was that she was going to play as a villain for her daughter.
I think she's going to be the female Inquisitor.
Yeah, me too. I was kind of hoping that she'll play as Barriss, but whatever.
Well, isn't Barriss a bad character now?
Yeah, but
the
Inquisitor doesn't look like Barriss, though.
No, she has like different tattoos. I mean, I don't know if her species are born with those markings or they tattoo them. Or maybe they can remove them. Like maybe it's a painting, a face paint. Mm-hmm. It could be Barriss because underneath her eyes it's just like it looks like teardrops, but like in diamond form.
So they're called Maria lands. And they would place a unique, often geometrically repeated tattoo on their face and hands to signify that they had completed a certain task or achieved sufficient aptitude for a certain skill. The number of tattoos would thus often act as a good indicator of how mature and or how skilled they were.
Who is that?
Like Barriss and Luminara.
Oh.
Okay, so
that just signifies their skills and how...
Okay, so it isn't Barriss then, because they can't remove those tattoos. You have to earn them.
But isn't the pictures of the Inquisitor, aren't they just concept art?
No, they're not
actual...
They have pictures of her.
I just saw concept art.
No, they have pictures of...
She's on the trailer. Did you see the trailer?
No.
For season 2?
No.
I'm gonna need you to get your life.
No, they already released a picture of what she looks like.
Yeah.
She has markings, but not like
Barriss. She has the teardrops.
She's kind of pretty. Pretty green. I want to say it was maybe like 2 weeks ago I ordered the Star Wars CoverGirl, the Force Awakens line, and got that last week. Actually, no, I ordered it last week and I got it on Thursday. I did some testing, playing around with it on that Friday, which was last Friday. They're pretty. You know, the lipsticks are pretty.
Is that what you're wearing right now?
No.
No.
Though what I am wearing right now is the mascara.
Okay.
Which I like. The brush is like, it's plastic. The bristles are plastic. It's not like a brush, you know. And it combs through the lashes. It separates them. So that's
right.
what I do.
Now, the mascara you have on, do they have something on it like glitter or something shiny, metallic?
No. It's just black. It's just black mascara.
Yeah, I can see it from here. It looks very long. Like the bottom part pops out more.
My eyelashes are long, so the mascara just brings them out. Yeah, and separates them. The lipsticks are really pretty. And I was commenting that I probably wouldn't wear the gold because I don't really wear a lot of gold.
Oh, I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Anyway, I ended up liking the gold. Yeah, I ended up liking the gold.
Yo, your makeup artist did a dope-ass job.
She did. That was on Saturday.
Yeah.
She did. I really liked what she did with it. And she did what she could, The flip side to it is that, CoverGirl has pretty colors. The pigments are not very strong. So, sometimes you have to, pack on the eyeshadow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to kind of get a vibrant color. And this is after putting primer and all this other stuff on it. So the colors they're pretty, but the pigment's not as strong.
So they're pretty ugly.
No, they're pretty. They're just they're lighter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't pop. The colors don't pop as.
Yeah, they were going crazy over that one pic on Instagram that we posted.
Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, she did a great job.
And just the hair color you had on, the violet. What it was violet, right?
It was lilac.
Or, lavender.
Yeah, like lavender. But yeah.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
It was like a whole new person. You looked like you was about to beat some ass, but looked like sexy as fuck.
And I did wear my Star Wars the Stormtrooper, the First Order Stormtrooper fan art T-shirt. She had also styled that T-shirt. She had put studs in the shoulder, and so I just wore that and some black panties and my fishnets and boots, and I was good to go.
Is this the same artist that did the eyeball BB-8?
No.
That you had? No?
Mm-mm. Somebody else. And I
want that tee.
I need to find out who it is.
Max, I want it for Christmas.
What, the eyeball T-shirt?
Yeah, the BB-8 eyeball tee.
Okay. Well, Santa Claus might bring it to you.
We need you to post that on Instagram, like a repost, so they can know what we're talking about.
The
BB-8
Oh, yeah.
T-shirt.
That's actually how I met you.
Yeah! Oh my god, yeah!
You commented on that.
Yeah.
That was this year. That was New Year's.
Yeah! Wow! I saw it in the famous feed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, I guess I follow a lot of people that post Star Wars stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do. And, you put I guess your hashtags made you appear on my, on the famous feed
Mm-hmm.
while I was browsing through it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was, wow, this is dope. And I clicked on it, and then, I was looking at the design, and then you, and I was like, wow, it's pretty badass.
Yeah. I like...
And then we friends ever since.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you started supporting me on my Etsy shop.
Yep. I started buying some of your stuff. That's how we became friends.
I'm pretty... You were my third customer, I believe, on my Etsy shop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I have your magnet.
Yeah.
The first item.
You taking care of it?
Oh, yeah. It's on my mirror.
And the shock tee?
Oh, that I need a frame. But I have the magnet. It was,
The Gigantes.
Yes.
The Gigantes doodle. For you guys that don't know what a Gigante is a Puerto Rican folk mask from Puerto Rico. And it's what we use for our carnivals.
Yeah, it was really cute. I like that one. And then, I bought another painting of yours, too. The happy face.
Yeah, that was also a Puerto Rican-based mask.
I'm trying to find the artist that does the eyeball. Okay, it's Ghost Free Hood. Ghost Free Hood. I'll post his information on the link for the podcast too, so just so that people those who listen can can check his stuff out. He does a lot of cool stuff. He does stuff with Freddy Krueger and lots of Star Wars and horror.
And he puts his own twist into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has this thing about making it very grotesque.
He has this very gory type look to it,
Yeah, BB-8
it looks gross and funky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BB-8 was the BB-8 head, I think, and then the body was an eyeball.
Yeah, it was an eyeball, and it was guts splattering and blood everywhere.
Yeah, green goo.
Yeah.
So it was cool. Yeah, that was the first of my Star Wars fan art collection that has grown since. Ridiculous, because I have so many.
Last year.
Yeah, it was just based off of the teaser.
The teaser trailer.
That was shown, and everyone, I guess fans wanted something, and...
Yeah,
and the
so
artists...
they started to make t-shirts with the posticles.
Yeah.
Raised posticle or whatever. And then you had the BB-8 eyeball, and everyone was just making, fan arts out of everything off that trailer.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I like to see other people's, creative spin on Star Wars.
I haven't done any Force Awakens based fan art.
Are you going to?
Yeah. I might. I just don't know anything yet about the character, so I just have to have a feeling of something. I'll probably do a BB-8 or something, but maybe Finn because I have a boy crush on him.
Yeah.
And he has a lightsaber. So why not? Draw him with a lightsaber.
Yeah. You should. Yeah.
make
So
them hot.
well, maybe after you see the movie and you get more of an idea of the types of characters, you can do more.
Yeah.
Have you ever like met a guy and like you don't really have toys, but like does that ever come up in your
I
conversation?
don't talk about Star Wars. No.
Okay, so Michael doesn't. Do you?
No.
Whenever I don't invite anyone really over. I had like maybe 3 dudes over, and they questioned me about they were just shocked when they walk in and they're like, "Oh, you collect Star Wars action figures or Star Wars or whatever." I'm like, "Yeah." So, I mean, that's about the only thing they ever say. But I don't think I've ever met anyone that is a hardcore fan like I am. I would like to meet someone, but I just don't like anyone coming over and going straight to my room. Because that's where I keep my collection, and I just feel they'll feel weird about me having all of these toys all over the place, and I just don't want them to think I'm a little boy or something.
Well, you
But
don't.
I'm not.
You don't
Makes
think,
me less of a man.
You don't think maybe that someone might come in and you don't know that they like Star Wars and they'll be like, "Oh, hey, Star Wars. I like Star Wars," and you have something to talk about.
Yeah, true, but
Like they may not make fun of you. They may maybe like a bonding experience.
yeah, but if I mean, they're not hookups. They're dates, you know. So,
Which is even
I'm
better.
sure that we'll talk about like what we like and what we dislike. And I never mentioned Star Wars, and I mentioned other stuff like we'll talk about movies or.
Well, Star Wars is a movie.
Yeah, but I guess it's because I have a lot of insecurities about it. So I'm just a little iffy about mentioning Star Wars because I don't want to get too excited about it.
Well,
So I'm never like, "Oh, did you see the new trailer to Star Wars?" Or because then I get like real beepy doodle about it. So like I don't bring it up.
you get really what?
I don't even know what that means.
Say it again.
Beepy doodle.
What does that mean?
That my dick gets hard.
For Star Wars? Wow.
Yeah. Like I get too excited to talk about it, you know what I mean? And I just
Thanks for sharing, Luiy.
yeah, no problem.
Well,
That's why I don't talk about it. I get carried away.
well, maybe like maybe a part of it is that you can probably talk about it. You can bring it up first, you know, kind of like lay it out in the open that you're a Star Wars fan. You don't have to talk about like how big of a fan you are, although people listening to this will already know, but somebody who you don't know. I kind of, for me, it's like, you know, I dress up and, you know, I'm, you know, fashion and with my work, you know, I'm an artist, I'm a performance artist, and almost in a way, like, you wouldn't expect someone, I guess, like me, unless you know me, to be a Star Wars fan. So I just kind of put it out there that I am, you know. So people already know, and if they don't like it, they don't like it, that's fine. And those that do or that are attracted to that, you know, I think that's even better, you know.
Yeah.
So Michael's laughing about something. What are you laughing about?
Look at the picture.
Oh.
I was trying not to laugh out loud, not to bring attention to it.
Oh.
I was just looking up. Can you see like all the
her head is
Legos?
off?
All the Legos are fucking each other.
They're getting it in.
Crazy
That
Lego fuckers.
Lego fuckers.
Some people.
Well, I feel.
But I just think that you should just...
in my case, I feel everyone gets they're like surprised that I collect Star Wars action figures. Me being, I don't know. I feel like being gay and being a collector of something like this, it makes them kind of read you, like, you know how they like to read somebody real quick about, you know, what they do or how they do it or whatever. And I feel like gay men could be very judgmental. I don't know. I feel like for us, we're kind of like I don't know. I feel like we're kind of like out of that circle.
Well, I don't fit in anybody's circle to begin with.
Yeah, me neither. But I feel like that's what I've been bringing in, or that's what I've been dating.
Is that who you want to date?
No, I
so
don't.
It's saving you time.
Yeah,
By
I
weeding
am
out...
with my time, but it's hard to find someone who is into something that I am. Not just Star Wars, but like video games, comic books, and stuff like that. I mean, my ex-boyfriend was a nerd as much as I am. And he was into Doctor Who, Sailor Moon, and all of these geekiness. And
wait a minute. Doctor Who is not geeky.
And I still love him.
Honey, yes it is.
No, it's not the same as Sailor Moon.
What happened?
I said Doctor Who is not the same as Sailor Moon geekiness.
I know.
Doctor Who's like the most watched TV show in England. I mean, everybody watches it.
So they're all nerds over there. It's like Star Wars in a way is kind of like your dirty little secret.
Yeah, and I
but there's nothing dirty about it.
There isn't. I think what he's just trying to say is that there's some sort of like, you know,
I get it. Oh, you collect toys.
Yeah.
You know, like, well, that's good though. Get rid of those people. Where are you meeting people, Luiy?
Yeah. I mean, what'd he say?
Where are you meeting people? Where do you
Where I'm
meet
meeting
guys?
people?
Yeah.
Well, it's not Grindr if you think it's Grindr.
No, I'm just saying, like, are you meeting guys online? I mean, they're gamer.
No, I meet them, like, randomly at a bar or something.
Because, I mean...
whenever I go out, and if a person comes up to me, and we'll talk for a little bit, and then we exchange numbers, and then we go to, like, I don't know, some yogurt shop in New York, and, you know, and then we decide to Netflix and chill. But, I mean, that's when, like, it cuts off, because I feel like they lose interest because I'm not this, you know, I guess macho or I don't know. I guess I have, like, this bad boy image where people don't expect me to be collecting toys. I don't know. That's one of my insecurities, and I don't want to, like, continue hiding this in my room. But also my mom makes it worse, because whenever she comes over, the first thing that comes out of her mouth every time she sees something new, she's like, "Luiy, what are we doing here? What, you still collecting this shit and whatever? How old are we?" And I'm like, "Damn, Mom, but you don't say anything when Joe collects football players' action figures." And she's like, "Yeah, but those are real people." And I was like, "But these are real actors, so you sound stupid." So she, like, you know,
yeah,
she doesn't
Mom.
say, but, like, she has to remind me every time how old I am, and the fact that I'm still collecting this bullshit and whatever. But, you know, I could be doing drugs.
Yeah.
You know, it could be worse. Like, I could be doing drugs or whatever. It's not like, you know, I'm not, all of this money that I'm putting into these action figures, I could be going to Mexico or freaking Jamaica or whatever, but I don't care about going on vacation. Like, my 2 weeks vacation is coming up, and I'll be spending 2 weeks on eBay bidding on shit.
Well, the thing is, like, if you choose to spend your money on and it's money that you've worked for, that's fine. If someone wants to spend money, you know, crazy money on a pair of shoes, and they earned that money, they worked for it, and that's what they choose to do with it, that's fine. You know,
yeah.
I don't see a problem with it. You know, if anything, just be proud that you are a collector, and, you know, maybe be upfront about it first.
I just don't like someone in my ear telling me, like, "Oh, you're spending too much on that."
Well,
$200 or $100 is too much or whatever. But it's my motherfucking money. I'd be busting ass at work for this, and, you know, every time I get something new in the mail, it's a fix for me, and it's every time I open that box, it's a bit of happiness. 2 months, depending how I wanted it so bad. Like, right now, I didn't even have to order anything. You guys gift me these 3 beautiful items, and I got the one I really wanted, and I'm good. I'm set. I mean, I don't want nothing else until like once they come out with something else, then that's that. But that's what I've been trying to like get the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think I get what you're saying, and if there's going to be somebody, just anybody, harping in your ear that giving you shit about something that brings you happiness,
Yeah.
whatever it may be.
Well, to an extent. I mean, if murdering people made you happy.
No, but I'm talking about
Buying shit.
Yeah, buying, in his case,
Toys.
In your case, I don't really give you shit about, you spending a lot of money on...
I don't spend a lot of money on anything.
On a pair of, your Chanel shoes that you bought.
A year ago. I don't go out and buy Chanel shoes every week.
But you understand what I'm saying, though, right?
It's not comparable, but I understand.
Oh my god.
Who gives... I don't
The
give
shade!
I'm trying to make a point here. It's like, if you chose to buy Chanel shoes once a month, I'm not going to give you shit about it,
I wouldn't care if you did anyhow. I mean, I don't buy things to get shit or care what people think. If I, like Luiy, it makes me feel good. I like having those shoes. I like having my Gucci loafers. I mean...
Yeah, I mean...
I like those things.
Yeah,
they make me happy.
And likewise, when you do give me shit about Star Wars, jokingly, I tell you to fuck yourself, because, I mean, what he's saying is, if it makes you happy, if you want to buy it,
Yeah.
And you do need to weed out the people that, can appreciate you for,
Yeah.
whatever.
You're right.
No, but I get what you're talking about. Like, if you bring somebody over...
I'm just like, oh shit, we have to go through my room.
But that's why you have to, like, just tell them up front, by the way, I have something to tell you. I'm a huge Star Wars collector, and are you gonna have a problem with that?
Yeah.
And if they say yes, then kick them out. If they say no, then
Yeah. Get the fuck out. I mean, it's not like I have them sleep over anyway, so.
Yeah. Oh, you don't?
If it's Netflix and chill, they probably would stay regardless.
Yeah, not with me. If I don't like you like that, then, it's up and go.
Aww.
Well, Netflix can make you do some crazy things. But another thing, too, is that, Star Wars has also inspired, like, a lot of filmmakers, and artists, things like that. Yeah. So it's...
No. If it wasn't for episode 1, we wouldn't be getting Godzilla, all of these other movies that use CGI, thanks to Jar Jar Binks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I do love Jar Jar Binks.
I know you do.
Yeah, he was my favorite when I was a kid.
Was he?
Yeah.
You said don't be saying that.
What happened?
I was just doing Jar Jar Binks. Like, say it ain't so, but like in Jar Jar Binks speak.
Oh, yeah, like, Misa wants some ass.
Michael
I wouldn't do that.
Michael still speaks Jar Jar Binks.
Do you?
Sometimes he says
Every
stuff.
once in a while. I'll say okie day.
Or muy muy if he sees somebody that who's hot.
Yeah.
If I ever see somebody hot, I say
Who?
just to look.
What?
If he sees anyone hot.
I just go and they'll.
Yeah, bitch, don't.
Bitch, don't pss me.
You don't do that, do you?
Yeah, the pss. I do it.
And do they turn around?
I'd be like, mira, mira. But, yeah, and Star Wars also inspired me in a lot of things that I do when it comes to my work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, growing up in Puerto Rico and not having cable and living very poor in a wooden house built by my father, he decided to one day rent episode 1 on VHS. And I remember, like, man, that was like the best experience I've ever had watching television. The fact that I was the only one in the house that understood English, because my mother had lived out here and I was always talking to her in English whenever I spoke to her over the phone, and I was able to understand a few things from episode 1 when I watched it in English, but I also watched it again in Spanish. But yeah, Jar Jar Binks was part of my inspiration in a lot of my funky art, the whole goofiness and mixing it with Caribbean work. Aladdin was also also helped me in a lot of my illustrations. But Star Wars opened like this whole new extended universe for and it helped me discover my talents. And when it came to creating characters and the coloring and just basically environments, everything about it. So it kind of, I get offended whenever people bash the prequels, or especially episode 1. I just had like so many good memories behind the first one. And just growing up in a rough household, Jehovah's Witness household, and being was allowed to just watch this movie was meant everything to me. You know, I wasn't allowed to do many things, and Star Wars was like this only thing that always been in the back of my mind. I feel like Star Wars and Marilyn Manson, Madonna, and Aladdin just fed me with visions. And I include a lot of that stuff into my work. And so Star Wars is basically the core of my life, and it connects to a lot of these other things that inspire me. And it's a good feeling, and just everything all around. Well, everything that's coming out with the new movie and just all the hype around it is just. It keeps charging me up, and it's just like it feels so good, better than an orgasm, because just like now I wake up every morning, and I have to I jump in on making Star Wars, and I just see what the latest news updates, and just there's nothing there. It's fine because I probably won something on eBay, and it makes me feel great. But it's just like waking up every morning and just, the first thing that pops in my mind is Star Wars. Other than having your text, So. So what's yours?
What was what?
What's your inspirations?
From Star Wars?
Yeah, from Star Wars or anything else that connects to it.
I know from a costume. I know I've mentioned it before, but I really like the styling and costumes, the creatures, the aliens. I like that whole imagery, and from a performance aspect, I might use characters' outfit as a sort of source of inspiration, and then kind of build off of that. Won't necessarily do it exactly, but just.
Oh, let me ask you something about that. Do anyone pick that up?
No, no. You would have to be a fan to pick anything up.
Okay.
And sometimes I'll combine, a couple of different looks from, could be totally different eras or whatever, and maybe a little bit more obscure. But you would have to be a fan to pick up some stuff.
Yeah, I picked them.
Huh?
Of course. I said, of course, I will pick them up.
Yeah. So I would, from a writing perspective, I do use Star Wars as a source of inspiration. There's the title for my album, Under the Influence of You. You is one of those things, is Star Wars amongst other types of inspirations that I have. I didn't want to use the term under the inspiration. I wanted to, because it influences me. It's like
you should add the link to the podcast so they can know what song is this that you speak of.
Oh, well, it's not out yet. I haven't recorded it yet. I'm in the process of writing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but from a writing standpoint, I do use pieces of inspiration of, like I said, Star Wars and other bits. Seeing the movies, I've always wanted to, I've always wanted to be Princess Leia. I've always wanted to be a character. And while anything could happen, but that's one of my dreams is to, to be...
Have you ever dressed up as her?
Huh?
Have you ever dressed up as her?
No.
No?
No. I kind of think that would be a little bit too obvious that people would expect me to.
I think you should do a twist to it, though. I mean that's basically what you do with your work.
Mm-hmm.
You could do like the space buns. then like do something like very like
If I did it, it'd have to be very, very, very different, very unique.
Yeah.
I don't know.
like a darker Princess Leia,
Yeah,
like a Sith Lord.
a Sith Leia. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it opened up my imagination, if anything. In a way, it's well, movies, anything entertainment usually tends to be, for people escape to it. They get away for a couple of hours from the real world, and
It does. No, it does.
but it happens quite a
It
lot.
does.
I mean,
Whenever
I like to go to that space in
Yeah.
Star Wars and just watch it, and I can watch it over and over and over again, and just kind of get lost. And
I love that you said that, because whenever I have a bad day at work, I always put on episode 6.
really,
Yeah. Yeah, so me and my cat Margot just like lay out. I mean, Margot doesn't really lay out. She bothers the shit out of me. You know what? I've never watched Star Wars with anyone. Like a movie date. Never.
I think I saw episode 1 on 2 dates.
On 2 dates?
Yeah.
you had 2 separate dates.
Yeah, I think I saw it with Troy. I know I saw it with Troy. And I think I saw it with Jar Jar Binks.
Oh,
I dated a guy who one of my friends would call Jar Jar Binks. He didn't look like him. I don't know why he would say that.
I don't either.
Why would he say that?
I think it was his eyes, probably because he had big eyes.
Or maybe he was slurping? I don't know.
No, I think it was just because he had big eyes.
Maybe he had a long tongue.
Did he have a
I
long
don't recall.
But unfortunately, well, not, depends on how you look at it. He was christened the name Jar Jar Binks, so.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I meant like I never had anyone that slept over or just hung out. We never watched Star Wars. We
I've
always
never
watched
done-
something.
I've never done that either.
I haven't either.
Okay, so I'm not the only one.
No, it's usually, when I do that, I don't, it's my me time.
Yeah, true. I just don't. It's funny, man. Now that it's just because I don't. If something goes wrong, or like like maybe I'm not feeling them or anything like that, I just don't want to ruin that movie for me, and it reminds me of that moment. You know what I mean?
That has happened to me, though. I like to associate, Star Wars with good times in my life.
Yeah.
But, let's face it, I mean, shit happens, good and
Yeah.
bad in everyday life. You'll probably associate certain times, with the movies. Like, my grandmother died during Rebels, and so now it's kind of connected.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a bittersweet, memory or whatever. But that's life. I mean, not everything's going to go the way you want it.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to be unique, your unique experience about whatever it is, whether it be Star Wars, whether it be, an album that comes out of an artist that you're a very big fan of, or, again, I'm going to go back to the reference of that piece of art, piece of work ends up being your escape in a way, to kind of forget about certain things. But, it goes
I
both
think
ways.
that about Ezra's lightsaber, it leaves you a good memory of her.
Oh, yeah, I did tell you that. I did tell you that?
Mm.
The day before her funeral, we had gone to Walmart to get my brother a shirt, and I ended up getting Ezra's lightsaber. And so now I think of it, every time I see it, I remember where I bought that.
Yeah. See, I like toys that have good memories like that. So whenever I see Ezra's lightsaber in the show, it's just gonna like remind me of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that lightsaber. I was
Yeah,
looking at it
pretty
today.
bad. It's pretty badass.
It looks like a staple gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's what
A
it
beautiful
is.
story.
Thank you.
Anything from you, Michael?
Well, I don't create art, so no. Star Wars hasn't influenced me in any creative ways.
But not even
In my life?
I mean, do you associate it with any?
Star Wars?
No.
I mean, I had a birthday that was...
Oh, yeah.
We went to see The Empire Strikes Back on my birthday in 85.
And you had did you have a birthday theme
No, 83.
off of it? No?
That would have been 80... No.
I've always had a birthday theme in Star Wars.
You've never had
Never
a
got
birthday
it.
thing?
I've had birthday cakes that were like R2-D2.
Michael had a surprise birthday party.
Oh, I had
Not too long
surprise
ago.
party last year, and it was Star Wars themed. But I mean, that wasn't...
That was his family.
That was my family that did that. It wasn't me.
Like
Okay.
I told them that I didn't. Star Wars would have been his theme for a party. I would have picked Kylie Minogue, but
Well,
they wanted to
it's
do.
hard to find Kylie Minogue anything.
They wanted to do Star Wars, so I just went along with it. I said okay.
I would love it.
So this is my birthday party.
See, my mom knows I like Star Wars. I mean, not just like Star Wars. I love Star Wars. Star Wars is my life. But she still does the whole basic ice cream cake thing and nothing else. So I don't have any Star Wars cake toppers or anything like that on my cake. Just ice cream cake.
Well, Michael's an excellent gift giver because
Mhm.
he pays attention to things that you want or that you like.
Uh-huh.
What did I do? Star Wars.
No, like the gifts that you have given me. They tend to be Star Wars related. A lot of them.
Not usually.
Or at least this year you did.
Yeah, this year I gave you some Star Wars stuff.
I threw myself a Star Wars birthday party last year.
I'm doing it this year, too.
No,
time.
no, actually it was last year.
It was last year.
Well, Star Wars comes out on your birthday, so you're lucky.
Yeah.
Pretty
I
much.
know.
The day after, right?
Oh, so you're Sagittarius.
Yes, I am.
Oh, nice. Me too.
Oh, nice.
Do we even want to talk about, like, some of the books that are coming out?
I don't know, because I don't know much about them yet.
Yeah, on December 18th, they're coming out with The Art of Star Wars, The Force Awakens. I want to get that one, The Art of Star Wars. I'm sure that's going to have a lot of concept art.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
The Force Awakens Visual Dictionary. The Force Awakens Ultimate Sticker Collection.
Stickers!
They already have stickers, a sticker book, but I'm sure this is going to have probably more, like, newer characters. Star Wars Before the Awakening. Yeah, Before the Awakening. There's another one, Star Wars Rey Meets BB-8, Level 1 Reader. So I'm a Level 1 reader.
I would hope we all are.
Star Wars Finn and Rey Escape. 8x8 with stickers. Star Wars Han and Chewie Return. 5 minute Star Wars stories. Shit. Star Wars The Force Awakens Flashlight Adventure Book.
What the hell is a flashlight adventure book?
Oh, it probably shows, like, pictures with a flashlight.
Okay.
I'm old.
You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, you, like, cut the lights and you flash the flashlight, and it shows, like, images from the movie.
Oh, okay.
You never had that as a kid?
Mm-mm.
Wait, say that again?
You cut off the lights?
And you, like, shine it on the wall or something?
Yeah, you shine it on the wall and it shows images.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I've seen those on
Okay.
TV. They advertise that.
They have Star Wars The Force Awakens Lightsaber Rescue. Star Wars The Force Awakens Mix and Match.
Sounds like candy. I'm in.
I know. And The Force Awakens Rey Survival Guide.
Because she had to fight all her life. She had to put it down on a book.
Right? She had a tough life. Hello, she's a
Yeah.
scavenger.
Yeah.
Homegirl's a scavenger.
Oh, is she gonna sing Hard Knock Life in the movie?
Yep, she's in Be Annie. She's...
Little Orphan Ray? Oh, so that's what the covers look like?
Yeah. Yeah, use the flashlight to create shadows and sounds.
Oh, okay.
I bet it probably has, like, little things you put on top of the flashlight to project that picture. It's probably not, like, very intuitive. I mean, you probably have
I'm sure you'll get that for your nephew.
As I come home every night and Max's lights are all... Because he's, like, shining them on the... Kylo Ren on the wall.
Like, wow. Oh, no.
You're feeling yourself. You're feeling yourself.
More than 200 different ways to create crazy mashups between the Resistance and the First Order.
Crazy!
Crazy.
Anything else that you wanted to talk about?
On one of the blogs that I read, which are not Star Wars related, they were talking about Hayden Christensen in Rogue One. That they're trying to get him into Rogue One.
And then you read something about Episode 8, right?
Yeah. Episode 8 or some rumor like that. People are fussing over it. I'm with it. I mean...
Well, he's dead.
He appeared in Episode 6, so why not?
You were saying as
well,
a
that was for continuity, though, I think. But, I mean, Rogue One makes sense.
Yeah, Rogue One makes a little bit more sense, maybe.
Yeah, it will make...
If they used him, if they did a Darth Vader.
Yeah, like if they
it
took
would be him as Darth Vader. It wouldn't be him as Anakin, obviously.
If they're just using him just for continuity, like just because he's, he played Anakin.
I mean, they could have anybody play Darth Vader.
Yeah, because, I mean, really all you need is James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
The voice.
Who just joined Twitter.
Oh, he did?
This week. So Topps was doing a thing, or whatever, like something special for James Earl Jones joining Twitter. I'm still all about those stupid cards.
Oh, Michael likes the...
I actually spent money.
Oh, no.
Like buying credits to buy more cards.
Are they Republic credits? Oh, no, they don't have the...
No, this is real money.
Not Monopoly money?
No, I mean, this is so lame. Because they give you, like, free credits every day. But it's only enough to buy so much. And I really, really wanted different colored Captain Phasma ones. I think I ended up spending, like, $30 on digital cards.
You still struggling to get that one?
I've gotten a couple of Captain Phasmas since then. No, that one's sold out. That one's gone.
Would you prefer the app or would you prefer real cards?
I think real card.
I would too.
I like real cards, but I like the app though too because you can trade with people like within the app, which you couldn't do having real cards. And I mean, it's more of a community because it's everybody who's collecting these.
You could say, "Can you give me your address and I'll mail them?
I'll mail them to you." Can I email this card to you?
All right. So I actually did have a question to both of you guys. Did you guys download that Uprising?
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Did you play it?
A little bit.
Did you like it?
I don't really get it.
Did you?
I deleted.
You said you were gonna do it.
I tried to do it, but it was taking too much space. Store on my phone, and it kept crashing. So nothing there. So
I didn't have any glitches at all. I wasn't having any problems with that.
You just didn't understand it.
Well, I mean, what is he picking a zit?
Why are you doing that?
And he's like, oh shit. Yeah, because I don't really get all
What was that noise? Did you fart?
No, my landlord came back from Spain, so she's like...
So she farted.
Cleaning.
Oh, so she's got paella farts?
No, it sounds like she's moving her table around or something.
So I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, so you go on these little missions, and that's fine and everything, but it's like they tell you do these little moves, whatever, like tap and drag, and it'll make you roll. And when I tap and drag, it doesn't make me roll at all. And then, like, when you're shooting the baddies, it's just like, you just touch one of them once, and it auto-fires for you until they're all dead.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, it's like, they're coming at you from all angles, and you're only shooting at the one until he dies, and the other ones are shooting at you. It's like, well, this is lame. I should be able to do some kind of maneuvers. I mean, not that it's lame. I mean, but I mean, I'll play a little bit more with it. I've already done like 4 or 5 missions, I think.
Well, you got farther than I have.
Well, I'm not having any glitches.
Yeah.
What character are you? Or what character did you create?
Oh, I just picked a human. He's really hot. He's like got gray hair.
He's all buffed and shit.
Yeah, here, I'll show you. I think I took a
What did you think about that bar scene?
You go to the bar, like, all the time.
Would I enjoy it?
Oh, yeah.
That's me.
You hooked him up.
Yeah, I gave him... I really want gray hair, so I gave him gray hair.
You do? In the character?
What?
Yeah, he looks like you.
Yeah, he's got gray hair. When I wanted to do that, like, all those months ago when it was, like, trendy, and now I haven't done it. So, I mean, it's okay. It's not, like, something that, like, oh, I've got time to kill, I'm gonna go play this game. I mean, I'll play something else instead, like Whirly Word or something mind. I like games that like use your mind and stuff. But Sudoku.
I feel it. You sound like a Candy Crush type of dude.
Yeah, no.
You always talk about Candy Crush.
Oh, I talk about candy all the time because I'm in.
Is it PlayStation that's doing that Darth Vader PlayStation?
I think it's PlayStation.
I'm gonna get that.
You are?
I currently don't own PlayStation 4 right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm gonna be throwing my credits at for that Darth Vader PlayStation.
What's different about it?
It's not different. It's
just that Vader's on it.
It's just the console itself.
And they don't have like any special games?
No, because it's for Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it's more expensive than a regular PS4, right?
I think so. I believe so. Yeah, because remember a couple of years ago, the Xbox came out with C3 and R2 system console.
No.
Yeah, they had. Look it up whenever you have the chance. The Xbox controller was a C3PO. Mm-hmm. It was gold and everything. And then the console, the Xbox, the 360, was R2-D2. And whenever you turn it on, it starts beeping and R2-D2 noises.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there anything else that you had on your...
Just that I saw, like, on someone had posted on Force Boys on Instagram, Anthony Ingruber, I guess, did an interview where he talked about he wants to land a role for the Han Solo movie.
Who is he?
Is that the kid that he put out something on YouTube? he was talking like Harrison Ford and everything.
He looks kind of like him.
Yeah, and
he looks like a younger version of him.
The picture that they posted was of him and Harrison Ford side by side, and how
I saw that image. I saw that pic.
Okay,
and he does look like him. He does have a spit image of him. Mm-hmm. I would like him to play as Han.
I would like him to play something else for me personally.
Play with your ding-a-ling. Season of the Force. Do we want to talk real quick about Disney parks?
Well, I guess it starts November the 16th in Disneyland.
What else does it say?
Is Disneyland Florida or California? All right, so are they even building one in Florida?
They're building one at both, but this is just the regular park. They're going to do, remember they said announced they're going to do special times of the year when they're just Star Wars centric. So it just says it's going to start November 16th at Disneyland. It doesn't say... Oh,
yeah, so I see it. November 16th.
They're going to have the Star Wars Launch Bay, which this new area will offer opportunities to visit with Star Wars characters, special exhibits, peeks at the upcoming Star Wars The Force Awakens, and more. They're going to have Star Tours. The adventure continues. This popular attraction will feature a new scene inspired by the upcoming film Star Wars The Force Awakens. Jedi Training Trials of the Temple, which is coming in December. A twist on the Jedi training experience will introduce new characters and a new villain from the popular Disney XD series Star Wars Rebels. Hyperspace Mountain for a limited time. Guests will join an X-Wing fighter battle in this reimagining of the classic Space Mountain attraction. Other limited time experiences include an opportunity to revisit favorite scenes from classic Star Wars films at Tomorrowland Theater, special themed food and beverage, merchandise and entertainment. We'll have dates to share soon for Season of the Force at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Florida.
Nice.
So, and I guess the groundbreaking for Star Wars Lands is going to start in 2016.
All right, so I guess I'm going to have to start planning my trip.
That means no more toys for you, Luiy. You just got done saying.
Yeah.
And then,
we should all do this together. We should all go together.
That's in November, though.
It's in November. It looks like it's going to go through December, though. But if we went to Disney World, we'd have a place to stay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do Disney World.
Well, I think that wraps this episode. So if you're listening, which I'm sure you are, if you've made it this far, thanks for listening. Come back next week for another episode.
And follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
The links will be posted. Subscribe, because we need you.
We need you!
Please.
Please.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.